Imagine a creature so bizarre, so brainless, so boneless, it makes an alien look like your next-door neighbor. Now imagine that same creature glowing like a nightclub ceiling, while pulsing through the ocean since before trees were even invented. Welcome to the world of jellyfish, nature's original drifters, the ultimate proof that you don't need a brain to run the seas for 500 million years. That's right. While dinosaurs were still trying not to trip over their own tails, jellyfish were already vibing in prehistoric waters like translucent ghosts with a dance routine. Here's the kicker. They've never had a brain, not one neuron cluster, nada. Instead, they rely on something called a nerve net, a freestyle nervous system spread through their body. This jelly Wi-Fi lets them sense light, danger, food, and decide whether to float, sting, or just vibe in the current. No bones, no heart, no lungs, just a jiggly water balloon with glow and flow. And yet, they're thriving. Take Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. This little blob can literally reset its own life cycle. Injury, stress, bad vibes. It just reverts back to its baby stage and starts over. It's like hitting life's reset button every time you get a bill in the mail. If humans had this trick, half the world would permanently be 7 years old eating cereal for dinner. Scientists are obsessed because this jelly might hold clues to eternal youth. But let's bust a myth before we go further. Despite the name, jellyfish aren't fish at all. They don't have gills, no scales, no backbone. Instead, they're cnidarians, distant cousins of corals and sea anemones. So really, they're more like floating flower monsters than actual fish. Scientists even want to rebrand them as sea jellies, which makes them sound like cute desserts. That can sting you into next week. And sting they do. The box jellyfish is one of the most venomous creatures on Earth. Its sting is so powerful it can shut down your nervous system and stop your heart within minutes. Some victims don't even make it back to shore. It's like nature gave a ghost a taser and said, "Good luck out there." Beautiful, elegant, absolutely lethal. Then there's the lion's mane jellyfish, the heavyweight champ of tentacles. This deep-sea monster trails stingers up to 120 feet long. That's longer than a blue whale drifting like a haunted curtain of spaghetti. Brush against it and you could be hit with thousands of stings in a single sweep. Basically a gelatinous chandelier of doom. But it's not all doom and gloom. Some jellies are straight-up party animals. Many species are bioluminescent, glowing in the dark like deep-sea disco balls. Some flash to lure prey, others use light for camouflage, and some even signal each other with secret shimmer codes. Because when you live in the midnight zone, sometimes you gotta glow to show. And here's where things get weirder. Jellyfish have been to space. NASA launched thousands of baby jellies into orbit to see how they developed in zero gravity. They grew up fine, but when they returned to Earth, many didn't know which way was up. Their gravity-sensing crystals, called statoliths, didn't calibrate properly. In short, we gave jellies a cosmic identity crisis. Sorry, jellies. But you know what's even crazier? They can learn. In 2023, scientists trained box jellies to avoid obstacles. And not by accident. They used associative learning, the same process you use to learn hot stove equals bad idea. These little sea ghosts figured it out without a brain. It's like teaching a balloon animal to play dodgeball, and it wins. And about those eyes, some jellyfish have none, just floating through life like translucent shower caps. But others, like box jellies, When all in with 24 complex eyes arranged in 4 clusters, they can detect light, shapes, shadows, and possibly even your fear. Still no brain, just eyes on stalk sending signals into a nerve net. It's like giving a Roomba night vision goggles and letting it loose in a mangrove swamp. Now here's the part where jellyfish go from quirky to catastrophic. Under the right conditions, warm waters, fewer predators, pollution, jellyfish bloom into massive swarms. These blooms devour plankton, wipe out fish larvae, and can crash entire fisheries. And they've even clogged nuclear power plants by jamming up cooling pipes. Imagine a jellyfish SWAT team shutting down energy for a whole city. Cute? Sure. Catastrophic? Also yes. And they don't just survive in tough conditions, they thrive. In oxygen-depleted dead zones, where fish suffocate and coral collapses, jellyfish float along unbothered. They're hypoxia tolerant, meaning they can live where almost nothing else can. As climate change and pollution create more dead zones, jellyfish are quietly taking over. While everything else dies, they just keep pulsing. Part of their success comes from their bizarre double life. Jellyfish begin as polyps, tiny flower-like blobs that anchor themselves to rocks. There, they reproduce asexually, sometimes even cloning themselves like krill plus C. Then, when conditions are right, they transform into the medusa form, the free-floating tentacled jelly we all recognize. One species equals 2 lives, nature's version of copy, paste, and glow. And if that wasn't strange enough, they can even tell time. Despite having no brain, some jellyfish follow circadian rhythms, syncing with sunlight or even the lunar cycle. So while you're oversleeping your alarm, a brainless blob is out there vibing with the moon like it's on nature's VIP list. Honestly, respect. So yeah, next time someone calls you spineless, say thank you. You're an excellent gelatinous company. Immortal, glowing, stinging, space-traveling, moon-sink blobs of wonder. Because jellyfish aren't just weird. They're evolution's beta test that never needed an update. Perfect on the first try, and still ruling the oceans 500 million years later.